Our next author is Faizun Kamal, and her book is The Right Franchise for You. Escape the 9 to 5, generate wealth, and live life on your terms. Hello, Faizun. How are you?
Angela, it's such a delight to see you again. Hi.
Delight to see you, but I have not seen you in too long. I miss you. You're right up the road from me.
I,
And yeah,
I know. I
we're all locked in our houses. I can wave across the river at you. This book, The Right Franchise for You, you help people pick out which franchise they should buy. Lots of people buying franchises now, changing their life direction, living their dreams, realizing there's no time but now. Um, can we share a little about this book, your journey? What are some of the best things that have happened to you, people you've helped, things that have changed in your life?
oh my gosh. How much time do we have,
I
Angela?
know, it's been a
It's been
journey.
amazing. I know. I think first of all, really, it would be remiss of me if I didn't begin by saying I can't tell you how deeply grateful I am to you and the author incubator team for really helping make this book a reality. It had been up here and it had been in here for so many years. And the way in which it all came together, where there was someone in every step of the process to help me along whenever there was an obstacle. Overall, your wisdom and your guidance throughout the whole process, leading us through, in those moments when we didn't think we could make it, where we felt something wasn't gelling, coming together, and you basically said, sit up, otherwise I'm gonna kick your ass. And you did. And it was fantastic. It was fantastic. So I have to first say that. Really, Angela, the book is my, to use your words, paraphrase your words, the book is my love letter to that one person out there, that one person who is an employee, who is in the corporate world, who may have felt their soul die a little bit every single day for years on end. And they may be in a place where they're saying, I'm so done with this. I'd like to go out there and do my own thing. I've thought about starting a business, but I'm scared. At this age and stage in my life, I don't know how much of a financial risk that's going to be starting up on my own. Could I do this instead through a proven franchise model?
Yeah.
That's my person. That's who this book is for, Angela.
I love it. I love it. And I think right now there's so much risk in the world, and being able to mitigate that risk with a partnership of a known brand, a known quantity like that helps you get that balance of being on your own, but also not being alone. So such a beautiful process.
100.
What's your favorite thing that happened for you this year? What would you say is the biggest success that's happened since you've become an author?
There have been quite a few. I think the biggest thing for me has been getting messages and emails from complete total strangers who've bought the book, who've said, for whatever reason, it really resonated with them. My story resonated with them. They too are an employee and they're feeling very, no pun intended, disenfranchised with their current situation. And they're thinking, how can I turn this around? For me, that's incredibly gratifying, because at the end of the day, if I am able to touch just one life and help change the trajectory of their career and their life, then the mission that I had set out with, I think, has been accomplished. But very importantly, the one story I'll share, Angela, it's a client of mine. He had heard about me, and he had picked up a copy of my book, and he reached out and he said, listen, this is my story. I'd like to work with you. And his story was, he's in his late 50s, and he was the managing director of at a Fortune 15 company. I won't say which. And he had been laid off a couple of months ago. And he said, look, I have been in the job market and I have gone on interviews. I've done all of these different things. Nothing has gelled. People want me, but they're not willing to pay me what I'm worth, because I'm an expensive proposition.
Mm.
And here I am, and I'm thinking, look, at this point in my life, I'd like to have more control over my career, my destiny. Long story short, we work together, and he now he's a franchisee with a business that provides business coaching to mid and small sized businesses. And given his own career path, Angela, I don't think there could have been a better fit. So fast forward, and every client I put into a business, they become friends of mine, and we are in touch. And he reached out and he said, look, it's I can't tell you how different this has been for me. It's really made the difference between going back into the corporate world and doing what I'm doing now. That's a huge thing for me, if you will.
It's worth it, right? Let's talk just some brass tacks because it is expensive to work with the author incubator. Have you in a year gotten back the investment that you made?
I got back my investment in the first 45 days after I finished working with you.
Pretty impressive. All right. And have you got, do you know, like, can you kind of track maybe 3x, 4x return, something like that?
I'm trying to think, Angela. I think back, this was probably end of April, beginning of May, in that time frame. Haven't done it recently. At that point, just my revenue coming directly from the book, I'm breaking it out, non-book and book, just coming from the book was, at that point, I think it was close to 200,000.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And what's even better is the families who have been changed, the parents who have been empowered. I know you're such an amazing mom to your gorgeous daughter, but the parents who can be there for their kids' activities or homeschooling, the people who have been able to claim their dreams and make them come true. Like the money is nice because we got to pay our bills, but at the end of the day, you're doing what you're here to do and making the difference you're born to make. And I'm just so proud of you in this book. Someday we'll be able to see each other in person again. So
Absolutely. Thank you, my friend.